Buckle up, everybody. It's time to talk about my pronouns. I use the pronoun set ni, nem, near. Ni, nem, near. And it's a gender-neutral pronoun set. It's a neopronoun. The word neopronoun makes it sound like it's not been around for very long. My specific pronouns have been around for over 100 years. Neopronouns are not that new of a thing. We just came up with new words that fit us better. It's fine. An example of how to use them would be the sentence, Ni went to the market with near friends who love nem. Ni went to the market with near friends who love them. So that is nem over there. This is near room. I really liked nem. He was nice. Not all non-binary people like neopronouns. Not all non-binary people use neopronouns. It's just personal to me.
Wow! The land of make-believe!
The land of make-believe.
Now keep in mind, if you don't use these people's correct pronouns that they freely admit are just made-up words, then you are the bigot and you will probably get arrested for hate speech or a hate crime or something like that. Anyway, we're back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So once again, today we are going to go over and see what's happening in the wacky world of woke TikTok.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
You know what woke means? It means you're a loser.
It's true. It's true. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back. So I don't have too much commentary on what you see going on the screen here, except it seems very fitting for the times that we're living in when you have large swaths of the population pulling up to a gas station, a 7-Eleven, or a McDonald's, sticking their arm out the window and letting some stranger in a lab coat stick a needle in their arm. I mean, we saw plenty of that in the past 2.5 years, so I don't know. I don't know what this is. Jeez. And for those that didn't get the reference, I don't know about other countries, but in the United States, they literally had drive-up vaccination stations where you could pull into a gas station, a fast food joint, or a, wherever, and you just stick your arm out the window and someone would come up and give you the vaccination. So, wow. Anyway, this, listen up, white, this should get interesting. You imagine if someone made a TikTok like this, but it was the exact opposite, the color. Roll the film, please.
Okay, white educators, this one is for you. I mean, really, most of these are going to be for y'all. White educators should be a safe space for Black students. Let me say that again. White educators should be a safe space for Black students. If you're wondering why you're not able to connect with those kids, it's probably because they don't feel safe around you. I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. There are many white people, especially white strangers, that I have my guard up. And it's because I'm trying to protect myself from them. I don't know if this is a safe person. And it's the same with children. So if you decide to gloss over instances of racism or decide that Black Lives Matter is a political thing, you're not a safe person.
That's racism, man. I love to racism, bro. Hey, where are the white women at?
Oh, that's rich, isn't it? Oh, my God. So, now, miss, if it says y'all got a lot to learn. Sorry. If you go look up the FBI crime statistics, I'm sure it will show that who you said you're afraid of, white people, is exactly the opposite of who you shouldn't feel safe around. Well, she said, okay, she doesn't feel safe around a group of white strangers, and Black students don't feel safe around white teachers. She's got she's got it backwards. She needs to flip it around, and then she'll be correct. Oh my God, these people. And like I said before, can you imagine if a white woman came on here and said this about... Yeah, I know. Keep it moving, please. All right, this next teacher is just a giant virtue signal. Roll the film, please.
So for the first time in my life, I'm going to be teaching at a majority white school. And I'm kind of interested to see how students and parents react to my classroom, or if they even notice anything about it, because it's built for non-white students. And what I mean by that is, like, if you look around and you interact with some of the materials I have, you'll notice that there's like no white kids represented in that. So just on like that very first level of multicultural education. And I don't think like my new students will mind, but you know, not a single white face there.
I'm not racist. Every Martin Luther King Day I order a cup of dark roast.
Yes, this is just insanity. This is typical white liberal teacher, focuses on nothing but the color of somebody's skin. How is this even allowed? Keep it moving, please. All right, here is another one that freely admits they're just making up words that they expect, actually demand us to remember and use. Before I roll the film, I gotta give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is being brought to us by great friend of the channel, Heather Hatch. Heather Hatch, thank you so much. Now, Heather Hatch has been doing some live streams with Steve Harloa over on his channel, which I will link in the description box below if you want to check that out sometime. And hopefully I plan to get on some of those live streams and do some here as well, just trying to get some new equipment together. So once again, Heather Hatch, sponsor of today's video, thank you so much for keeping this ship afloat as the YouTube's overlords continue to try to sink us. Now, if you would like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. The comment says, could you do one with neo pronouns, please? This should get interesting. Roll the film.
There are like millions of options for neo pronouns. A lot of people even like make up their own ones. I'm just gonna do some of the popular ones. We'll start with it. Hello, it would really like a vanilla cone with chocolate sprinkles.
Eat vegetable. Eat broccoli.
And it would really like it in a bowl if you can do that with a spoon. It's just less messy that way. All right, we appreciate it. So another one I wanted to do was Hugh. It's Hugh Hughes Hume, and it kind of is short for human, which I really like because I just identify as a human. I don't really have a gender identity right now, but it would sound something like this. Hugh would really like a vanilla cone. I'll get it to Hume. Thank you.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a idiot.
Just when you thought you've heard it all, who huss hum of the new pronouns. This lady was really focused on ice cream, huh? Ice cream and a cone with sprinkles.
That's a huge bitch.
All right. Let's keep it moving, please. Jeez. All right, this next one is insane. Well, they all are. Wow. Okay. I'll play it and then we'll discuss it briefly. The comment says, respectfully, how are we upholding these systems as white educators? Sincerely asking. These people are so focused on the color of someone's skin. It's insane. Roll the film, please.
There's no way I can fit all of this in 60 seconds, so I'm going to tell you this. If you go to Google and literally Google, how do white women uphold systems of white supremacy in education, you will get link after link after link after link that answer the question. Historically, our job as white women has been to uphold the status quo, and historically, as white women, we see ourselves as like an extension of the white man. And so with that comes wanting that same power. And one of the biggest ways that we gain that power is through our tears. So when we look at that from an educational standpoint, and I'm going to use discipline as an example because it was in the comments and it's pretty digestible. Like you can clearly see discipline when it's an example. As white teachers, when we say, oh, this student's giving me issues and they're put out of class, that fuels that school to prison pipeline, which is a white supremacist system that we are upholding. Same with other punitive discipline measures.
You are a moron.
That's crazy!
Wow. So discipline is now white supremacy. All right. I have made a couple of videos that, that were kind of the collapse of society, cultural and societal decay, whatever. And in those videos is clip after clip after clip of people of a certain group just running amok in society. Now, according to this lady, they shouldn't be disciplined. Well, that's exactly what happens when they're not. When they don't have a father figure in the house to discipline them, or they're not disciplined at school, they just run amok thinking there are no rules, laws, they can do as they please. These people are insane. Keep it moving, please. All right, this next clip is from a group called Campus Reform, and this... So these two ladies are teachers. First of all, what is going on here? They're out in sunny, I don't know, California, I don't know, Florida, Hawaii, I don't know where they are, but it's sunny, there's palm trees. So it's hot, it's warm. They all have masks on, including the guy doing the interview, and he's got like some big pole microphone boom or something, so he can't get close to him. What is going on?
Well, I'm gonna take this damn mask off.
Whatever. That makes them feel safe and secure. Okay. What they say is far more disturbing than that. Roll the film, please.
So I was a 7th grade civics teacher, government teacher, and she is an elementary school teacher.
What year did we get our independence?
17-something.
We're teachers.
I actually don't teach what's in our curriculum. I'm teaching children social studies that's not in our curriculum, teaching them things about how to be an anti-racist. I taught them about protesting. I taught them about Black Lives Matter. I taught them about Black Lives Matter.
You must have got manure for your brains.
You have for brains.
Teaching them things about how to be an anti-racist. I taught them about protesting. I taught them about Black Lives Matter. I taught them about Black Lives...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Jesus. Teachers just can't answer basic history questions. They want to focus on activism. They're activists. They're not teachers. Let's be real. All right, guys. We're going to be wrapping it up on this one. So if you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I cannot do this alone. So thank you so much. And I just want to say, if you enjoyed the video, if you don't mind smashing that thumbs up button, lighting that comment section up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. That is you guys. Hands down, no doubt about it. All right. So this one, I know this kind of makes these TikToks not as fun. Fun, I guess, if they're fun in the first place. But I got to do it. At least we can still see it and read it. So it's got a copyrighted song in the background. So I'm going to play it on mute, but we're going to go through it together. It goes kind of fast, too. So, all right. It says, oh, you're an anti-racist teacher. Well, teaching them our nation was built on racism will make them question our founding principles. All right. And it says... Then he says, no, I know. You know, they do their little back and forth dialogue with a pretend person. And then if you see in the background there, he's got the love is love and no human is illegal nonsense. All right. No, I know. But that will make them question every policy decision we've ever made since. No, I know.
You know what woke means? It means you're a loser.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
And you ain't black.